Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage Season 2, all about the Young Sheldon spin-off's release date, cast, and more. One of the most popular shows to debut this year was Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage, a Young Sheldon spin-off about the ill-fated marriage of its namesake characters. Across its 22-episode debut outing, the comedy followed Georgie Cooper, Montana Jordan, the older brother of The Big Bang Theory and Young Sheldon, Sheldon Cooper, after his marriage to Mandy McAllister, Emily Osment, who's 12 years his senior and the mother of his daughter, CC. The couple live in Medford, Tex, with Mandy's family as Georgie works at the auto shop of her dad, Jim Sasso, and she pursues her dreams of becoming a weather reporter. Despite Sheldon being nowhere in sight, Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage drew big numbers for CBS, averaging more than 12 million viewers per episode across broadcast and streaming. Bazinga, indeed. As its title implies, and The Big Bang Theory confirms, Georgie and Mandy's marriage is not a till-death situation, but audiences are nevertheless curious about what, exactly, serves to shake up what the first season shows to be a strong bond between the pair. So, will there be a season 2? When does it come out? Read on as we share everything we know about Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage, including its release date, cast, plot, and more. Yes, CBS announced that Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage would return for a second season as part of its 2025 to 2026 primetime schedule. As Season 1 draws to a close, Mandy lands herself a full-time job as a primetime weather reporter at a Texas TV station. Georgie, meanwhile, seeks to buy the auto shop after Jim considers selling it to a local rival, Fred Fagenbacher, Matt Letcher. Of course, these exciting developments come with their own complications. While Mandy is thrilled about her promotion and her popularity among viewers, Georgie is furious to learn that her boss, Scott, Christopher Gorham, is also her ex. He demands she quit, but she refuses. Georgie eventually relents, given that they'll need the money from her job. Though he succeeds in buying McAllister Auto, he has to take on ample debt to do so, including putting up his mom's house as collateral to secure a bank loan. And to match Fagenbacher's offer, he also has to bring on his co-worker Ruben Jesse Perez as a partner. A dicey proposition, considering the pair's combative relationship. Compounding his anxiety is Fagenbacher. Upset about being undercut, the Texas bigwig resolves to put Georgie out of business. As for Georgie and Mandy, they are on shaky ground, but straining to make things work for the sake of CC. Season 2, of course, will continue the series' inevitable march toward Georgie and Mandy's split, though it may not unfold as expected. Speaking with Entertainment Weekly ahead of the show's premiere last year, Osment teased. The title makes the viewer wonder if this is their first marriage or what could be their second marriage. Will their second marriage be to each other? There are a lot of questions that are asked when you look at that title. Executive producer Steve Holland agreed, saying, "I think how you should interpret that title, I hope, is intriguing, and a little playful, and a little mysterious." The Season 2 premiere is called a tiebreaker and a huge mistake, and it centers on the growing pains Georgie and Ruben are experiencing as partners. Tensions rise in the tire store when new co-owners Georgie and Ruben realize they can't agree on anything, reads the synopsis, which also notes how Sasso's Jim struggles to find his purpose now that he's retired. Season 2 is also likely to explore Mandy's relationship with Scott, the ex-boyfriend who's now her boss at the TV station. While Mandy assures Georgie that she's over him, it's obvious that there's still chemistry between the pair. Holland confirmed to TV Line that the plan is for Scott to return in Season 2, so that tension has to head somewhere. Osment also spoke to TV Line about the relationship and where she'd like to see it go in Season 2. "I think it's a telling sign that Scott didn't tell his fiancée about her," she said. "I think Mandy and Scott have to have a brutally honest conversation with each other. I mean, that conversation they have in the office isn't really all that truthful. They're still kind of avoiding some stuff. I hope that there's a storyline where Mandy meets his fiancée, too." Yes. It not only highlights the tension between Georgie and Ruben, but also the origins of Dr. Tire, the successful tire brand we know Georgie goes on to spearhead. Also on display? Georgie and Mandy's adorable dysfunction. We wouldn't have the show without it. Jordan, Osment, Sasso, and Perez are all confirmed to return for Season 2, as is Rachel Bay Jones as Mandy's mother. Audrey. A video shared to the Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage Instagram page also seems to confirm that Gorham Scott will pop up in Season 2. This was in question, as Gorham was cast in a lead role opposite Morena Baccarin on the upcoming CBS series Sheriff Country, which could have impacted his availability. Holland acknowledged as much to TV Line following the Season 1 finale, but said they were hoping to keep the actor aboard. "We love Chris. That's a CBS show as well, so our hope is that we can work it out with their production team when we need him, and we can get ahead, he said. One of the benefits of that show being single camera is he probably won't be shooting every day. Obviously, it's out of the country, which makes it a little tricky, but we're pretty confident we can work it out. Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage Season 2 premieres on CBS on October 16th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Paramount Plus Premium subscribers can stream the episode live. Paramount Plus Essential subscribers will be able to stream episodes the day after they air.